We are nearing the final stretch of another thrill-filled EuroLeague season. With the regular season almost over, the battles for the top four, the playoffs, and the play-in spots have become incredibly intense. On the other hand, the approaching end of the season holds a different meaning for club executives. Many important players' contracts will expire this summer in the EuroLeague. For this reason, most teams looking to strengthen their rosters want to start planning for the new season early. Consequently, all eyes have already turned to the players whose contracts are ending. As the player pool in Europe narrows day by day, the importance of the free agent market for EuroLeague teams has increased significantly. As we enter the final straight of the season, we are starting to scan the free agent market. In today's video, we are looking at the best players whose contracts expire this summer. While doing so, we are selecting 5 players from each position. It's worth noting that we haven't included players who have a 1-year option in their contracts. Therefore, stars like Wade Baldwin or Sylvan Francisco are not in this video. Without further ado, let's start our list with the point guards. Many important playmakers will become free agents this summer, including the highest scorer in league history, Mike James, Monaco. Having played for Monaco for many years, he has become the greatest legend in the club's history. He earned the title of EuroLeague's all-time leading scorer in a Monaco jersey, took his team to 2 Final Fours, and appeared in the final last season. However, he couldn't overcome Fenerbahce Beko's dominance and missed his first championship opportunity. After 5 years, it's time to part ways. Although he extended for 3 years in 2024, serious financial issues at the club led him to change his end date to 2026. He has announced on social media that he will definitely leave this summer. Elie Okobo, Monaco. Just like Mike James, he has been one of Monaco's biggest stars for years. Although he stayed in James's shadow, playing alongside ball-dominant guards like Jordan Lloyd helped him improve his off-ball game. His name is linked with Dubai for next season, but he hasn't signed anywhere yet. Cody Miller-McIntyre, Crvena Zvezda, perhaps the most complete point guard in the league. He is a stat sheet stuffer who scores, rebounds exceptionally well for a guard, and leads the league in assists, 7.1 per game. Crvena Zvezda will likely push all limits to keep him, but at 31, he will be on many teams' radars. Shooting guards, Devon Hall, Fenerbahce Beko, a hero of the 2025 Final Four. His defense against Kendrick Nunn and Mike James was unforgettable. He is a versatile Swiss Army knife who can play multiple positions, score, and facilitate. Armani Brooks, Olimpia Milano. He has transformed into one of the league's most dangerous shooters, hitting 43% of his threes. When he finds his rhythm, he is nearly impossible to stop. Carson Edwards, Virtus Bologna. After proving himself as a top scorer at Bayern, his move to Virtus was surprising. While Virtus struggled to be competitive for the playoffs, Edwards' individual scoring remains elite. Whether a championship contender can fully trust him remains a question mark. Small forwards, Jordan Nwora, Crvena Zvezda. After a quiet stint at Anadolu Efes, the high-tempo system at Zvezda has suited him perfectly, jumping from 7.6 to 17.1 points per game. He has expressed interest in staying, but will have many suitors if he doesn't. Shavon Shields, Olimpia Milano, a staple of Milano since 2020. At 31, he may want to seek a more competitive environment for the final years of his prime, though Milano will surely want to keep their most important piece. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot, Baskonia. He is having a career-best season, ranking 4th in the league's scoring race with 18.1 points per game. His efficiency from 3, 41%, and ability to score without needing the ball constantly make him a hot commodity. Dwayne Bacon, Dubai. Following Kanan Musa's injury, Bacon became the primary scoring option for the league's new team. Without his 15.9 points per game, Dubai likely would have dropped out of the play-in race long ago. Jared Rhoden, Paris. He adapted to the EuroLeague much faster than most NBA imports. Replacing Tyson Ward, he has provided reliable shooting, 43.3% from three, and fix Paris's philosophy of maximizing possessions. Power forwards, 4. Nicolo Melli, Fenerbahce Beko, a legendary figure for Fenerbahce. While he may not be as explosive as he once was, his leadership, defensive IQ, and intangibles are vital for Sarunas Jasikovičius. A one-club man ending at Fenerbahce would be a beautiful story. Trey Lyles, Real Madrid. His move from the NBA to Madrid made waves. He adapted quickly, ending doubts about whether NBA players can adjust to the European style. If he doesn't return to the NBA, he will be the most sought-after 4 in Europe. Zach Ledé, Olimpia Milano. A veteran who hasn't lost a step. He is an elite pop threat in pick and rolls, and has developed a reliable three-point shot. 47%. He may look for a more competitive Final Four contender this summer. Alec Peters, Olympiakos. A sharpshooter who has lived in the shadow of Sasha Vezinkov. When given the chance in 2023-2024, he was stellar. This summer he may seek a team where he can command more than 14 minutes per game. Jaron Blossomgame, Monaco. The defensive anchor of Monaco. Alongside Alpha Diallo, he provides the toughness needed to balance Monaco's offensive-heavy backcourt. He is expected to leave Monaco this summer. Centers, 5. Daniel Theis, Monaco. After 8 years in the NBA, he returned to Europe and immediately helped Monaco reach the final. Despite the club's financial woes affecting the team's consistency, he remains one of the best finishing and floor-spacing bigs in the league. Kem Birch, Fenerbahce Beko. Despite past injuries, his impact has been immense. His defensive positioning and ability to guard smaller players on switches make him indispensable for Fenerbahce. Moses Wright, Žalgiris. After a breakout in Turkey and a stint at Olympiakos, he has found his rhythm at Žalgiris. He is a nightmare for defenses around the rim. His name is currently being heavily linked with Barcelona. Jan Vesely, Barcelona. A Fenerbahce legend now in the final year of his contract with Barcelona. At 35, he relies more on his elite mid-range jumper and passing than his old high-flying dunks, but he remains highly valuable. Mohamed Diouf, Virtus Bologna. The youngest on the list at 24. While his stats, 7.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, aren't eye-popping, his profile as a mobile, modern big man makes him a high-upside target for many teams.